Hello, so tribe friends and family. So on the clock, I have 55 minutes and 51 seconds left on my camera. So you could be seeing the number 555. And as soon as I'm saying this, I have this download that everything is going to make sense to you, especially in this eclipse season and coming afterwards. As always, it is a general and timeless reading, so just take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for the next person. If you'd like a personal reading, a one-on-one personal session, or Akashic Records, you could go to 144bluerosetemple.com. I kept hearing the song Flawless by Beyonce, but what's coming through is when she says, of course sometimes some gonna go down, when there's $1 billion on an elevator. What's coming through is you have, and it's not even that you have no clue. Some of you do, but it was also beyond what the ego or limiting beliefs could have thought beforehand of what's coming in for you. There's a very beautiful opportunity, and again, this feels very big, at least how it would feel to you. And you've been making room this whole time. So you're making room. What's also coming through is shadow work, that there was a lot of shadow work that you had to do to get to this point. What's coming through is that this opportunity, you cannot people please. I'm getting like a really big union energy. And as soon as I say that, it's 3:03 on the clock. And when I started this video, it was 11:11 a.m. And so I'm getting this download, and I see that's 11:11. And now we have Isis, sacred contracts. 144, as soon as I say that. And so it's like all of these, patterns that are coming up for this message. There was a lot of work to do before you were going to come across this opportunity. You're going to receive a contract or an opportunity that's really big, or at least it feels really big to you. It may change your life, but you had to do everything it is that you were doing in order to align to it. And so it's all been alignment. Some of you feel like on your path that you either feel like you chose a harder life path or that life has been hard for you. What's coming through is that your soul knew that you would actually go through those karmic cycles. And you as a soul chose the harder path to clear more. The more you clear, right? And that's it. We're here as souls, right? We have a body, we have a name. We're here as souls though, to merge, to merge unity consciousness, oneness, to be a bridge of heaven and earth. And what's coming through is you specifically chose a life where you would actually work really hard, but it's also because your soul knows what's coming in afterwards, all right? Divine Mother and Father, Holy Spirit of God, what do we have for this channeled message for all signs? Believe in yourself, and there is always enough. Sacred medicine over here. Why do we have believe in yourself and there's always enough? The angel gate. You also have Anana Ishtar. Now, Anana Ishtar, she went through all 7 gates and she released everything. She released all of her garments. And Anana Ishtar may resonate with you. Mesopotamia may also resonate with you. You've been through a lot of initiations here of releasing attachment. And again, your soul, it feels like chose to learn the karmic lessons in order to make room for what was coming in. We have and you do have celebration over here. So there could be a celebration around a full moon. The angel gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. So it's like what you feel didn't work out for you in your life, it actually really worked out for you. It feels like you decided to clear a lot of karmic lessons in this life, but your soul chose that. And there's some sort of acceptance in knowing that, and everything changes for you, okay? Cleansing, protection, and blessing. There's a song called Superstar by Master KG. It's Superstar by Master KG, and it goes, my poverty is temporary. My suffering is just a part of me. Only God knows my destiny. And it feels like though that's what's coming through of like karmic cycles, knowing thyself, believing in yourself. And it actually made a lot of room for you here. It was actually your protection and blessing. Because if you didn't learn certain lessons, right? So it's like us as say humans, right? We can see some lessons as victim consciousness. We feel like things are happening to us. We feel like we're victims. For the person I'm reading for, it feels like you've risen above victim consciousness and a big blessing is coming in for you. Why do we have believe in yourself? There's always enough, and the angel gate. Milk and honey. Milk and honey, baby, okay? The garden, paradise, grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. All right, you are heaven on earth. You are such a bridge. And for some of you, you had a purge of like victim consciousness. There's so much coming in for you. This is your milk and honey, all right? Grateful optimism, joyous view of the future. Let's see what we have for you for this reading. You do have the Six of Wands here. Why believe in yourself? There's always enough. The garden and the angel gate. You have Four of Cups, the Tower, and the Eight of Cups. Why Four of Cups? I feel like for some of you, you're focusing maybe on the past or what's sad or like dead and gone. You have Five of Cups here. And so there's some sort of melancholy about the past. Okay, but there's something new coming in for you of what you don't see. Why the Tower card? You have the Three of Swords. Okay, so it does feel like there's been some sort of heartbreak. And why the Eight of Cups? Five of Wands. And then the Hermit card. It does feel like there was some sort of like fated event here. It feels karmic, okay? You have the Three of Swords. And as soon as I say that, I get a message. Five of Wands with the Eight of Cups. Be mindful too of like what it is that you're thinking or focusing on. We have why the Five of Wands with the Eight of Cups? Four of Swords. When it comes to this conflict, there is a need to rest. And there's also like a surrender here with the Five of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You are coming into this beautiful time, but it feels like it hasn't come without tests, okay? Why the Four of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Eight of Cups? The wheel turns for you. Why the Wheel of Fortune? Why the Wheel of Fortune here? You went through a lot. You definitely went through a lot here. Okay, and it feels like though, again, this was a purge of the old energy. There's always enough and believe in yourself. You have cleansing, protection, and blessing. You're very protected through these karmic cycles. And it's interesting, I even like feel pressure in my head, okay? And so for some of you, there could be something with the crown chakra as well. You could even be going through a crown opening. What I'm seeing here is people that drove you out. Because this feels very karmic and doesn't necessarily feel good, okay? You've been through initiations, collective, where you have lost everything. You've lost everything in the past before. Maybe more than once. Three of Swords, Tower card, Five of Wands, Eight of Cups. Tower card, Three of Swords, Five of Wands. You chose this, though. The Akashic Records are coming through. What other message do we have? Prophecy. Akashic Records. Prophecy and Akashic Records. This is in the Akashic Records. You chose this. And for any other soul, they would have not seen this. Third eye opening. Your third eye is open. This is not going to resonate with everyone, and it's going to be a lot of channeling too from like the Akashic Records. You cleared out a soul contract. This is something that you signed. And if any other soul signed it, they may have not seen the truth. Four of Cups with the Five of Cups. You've been through a lot of, say, grief, pain, these types of energies. It was through a heartbreak that you suddenly awakened the Tower card. Your soul chose to do hard work in this lifetime, but you're purging out victim consciousness of not feeling like you were the victim. Your soul actually chose this. Because on a soul level, so Kalima energy is coming through, which I'll pull from her deck, but on a soul level, we're here to learn soul lessons. Your soul chose to learn harder, or what may feel like harder lessons in this lifetime, but because it knew that it would rise to that higher consciousness. For some of you, stellar or star consciousness may resonate with you. 9 of Cups, the Star card. Look at that. You are magic, okay? 9 of Cups, the Star card. 4 of Swords. Why 9 of Cups with the Star card? You did it. Queen of Wands. You did it. Okay, the magic is within you. For some of you, you cleared out a big parallel timeline or an old contract that you may have signed that was causing, and not even causing, maybe agreeing to learn particular lessons or in a hard way, if that resonates with you. You actually revoked that soul contract. Okay, you have the 5 of Wands and the 8 of Cups. You've been kicked out from places, from people, from communities. But what it feels like is that before you reincarnated, you may have signed a soul contract where you decided to do the work on your own. It feels like you chose the harder path, but on a soul level, it is the easiest path, which not in this dimension, but as far as the fact that you won't learn those lessons in the next lifetime. You won't. I kept it up there for a little while. Very dynamic. But I feel like that was symbolic as well. You are magic. Queen of Wands, energy. 9 of Cups and the Star card. Why 9 of Cups, the Star card, and the Queen of Wands? You have the 8 of Swords, you have the 3 of Pentacles. Why the 8 of Swords and 3 of Pentacles? It's like either someone did work when it came to you, or you had a blockage. Look at that. Again, this is Akashic Records energy. It could be you, it could be someone else. There was a soul contract of you not seeing the truth. 8 of Swords. You are the Emperor, you are the Empress, you are the Queen of Wands, you are the King of Wands. For some of you, this is multiple people that could have worked against you. But a big thing here is purging out victim consciousness. You are not a victim. And that is actually what propels you all the way forward. You've also had karmic soul contracts of doing things on your own, which can make someone in that energy, right? Like, how many of you, I know that like all the mothers in my family would say, I do everything on my own, you know? That's still victim consciousness. For some of you, again, like you chose a life that was harder. For some of you, that you would actually kind of be alone or do a lot of things on your own. It really worked out for you because you actually cleared out a lot of karmic soul contracts, and your soul also knew that you had the strength to do it. You would not remain in karmic cycles. You are coming out of that as the Empress. Why the 8 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the Empress? You have the Devil card here. 9 of Pentacles. Why the Devil card with the Empress? This is people. Collective. You have come across a lot of karmic people in your life. 2 of Cups in reverse with the Devil card. You have definitely come across a lot of karmic people in your life. Why Devil card with the 2 of Cups in reverse? That's coming to a balance now, Temperance. For some of you, it feels ancient. There is an ancient soul contract or an ancient energy that has tried to keep you in karmic cycles or keep you stuck. This is a very specific channeled message. It's not going to resonate with everyone. It's interesting. We have the Strength card on the bottom of the deck as I'm thinking of Queen Lyra or Lyran energy. The Lyran and Orion wars as well. And for those of you who are light workers, I'm also hearing a seal. Like there was some sort of contract or seal that you released, that you revoked and canceled. There was something in your Akashic Records that was a blockage of remembering your highest soul remembrance. And the way of which it is that it did it was to keep you stuck in karmic cycles, in illusion and not seeing. There was also something where you would attract a lot of karmic people. And that made you think, right? It kept you stuck in illusion. And that's what could happen, right? Like say someone experiences unfortunate events their whole life, you hold on to that program, you think that that's you. That is not your highest truth. And also you did not come here to suffer. You did not. And you've done a lot of soul work. This is such deep soul work that even words cannot explain how much work you've done. There's again, it's ancient. I'm getting more of the Lyran wars. Either you or someone else. For some of you, though, you have Two of Cups in reverse. It may have been someone else that signed some sort of contract for you to not see yourself, to just come across a bunch of karmic people. Not anymore. Temperance card. Harmony, balance. Why Temperance? You're very protected. Seven of Wands. Why Temperance with the Seven of Wands? Why Temperance with the Seven of Wands? People are wondering how you got out of the trap. For some of you, this, again, I actually feel like this wasn't done in this lifetime. It feels very Akashic Records. It feels like your soul knew that this would either happen in this lifetime or it knew the contract that it was coming into. There's something here where they wanted your third eye closed. They did not want you to see your gifts. But a part of breaking this soul contract or revoking this soul contract, you had to come out of victim consciousness, because being in victim consciousness keeps that contract alive. You are not a victim. Two of Swords, Seven of Swords, Page of Swords. They're wondering how the heck did the Pisces, or collective, because this is more of a collective message, how the heck did the collective get out of it? Seven of Swords, the Page of Swords. Look at how they're looking at you. Seven of Wands, you're very protected. Two of Swords, that is not going to work. Anything that gets in the way of your highest soul remembrance, it's not going to work. For some of you, you have an ancient primordial soul, or remembrance and gifts. All right, you are here to bring balance and harmony and justice. Some of you have encountered a lot in your life, especially through people. Two of Cups in reverse with the Devil card. But it feels like that's not true. It's not universally true. And not like, it's not true. It is not universally true. It is a contract someone has signed for you, or perhaps your soul signed. Again, we can why did I deserve this? Sometimes that happens, Again, you could access the Akashic Records yourself. Go on YouTube to guided meditations, type in Akashic Records. There's many different ways to access them. You're very protected in this lifetime. Very, very protected. And as far as you coming into your highest Christ remembrance, and so these efforts, it doesn't work. Even the karmic soul contracts, revoked and gone. Okay, I see you going from maybe, it's almost like the energy of Cinderella, but it's more of an awakening, third eye opening. Wow, this whole time you thought that you were, say that, right? Cinderella, when she's amongst her sisters and this and that, and she thinks that she's the unlucky one, or the this or the that, you see past the illusion. And what I'm seeing really is like the Cinderella, again, putting on the glass slipper. It's more of remembering who you are, prophecy, sacred dreams. Remember who you are, collective. So when it comes to those of you who resonate, I'm getting soul contract of suffering, of a lot of heartbreak and pain, especially regarding karmic people and situations. That's it. Revoked, canceled, nullified. What I'm hearing too is Beyonce, take the pen and rewrite it. You know, when it comes to the song Bigger, you have actually such a bigger purpose it is than you knew. It is beyond what it is that you saw, see, and part of it is by revoking those soul contracts. Specifically soul contracts of suffering, or what I'm seeing is like you, or maybe another energy or soul, some sort of agreement of a lot of karmic connections. And what that can do to someone is like you forget who you are, right? When you have only that experience, you think that that's truth. And that is not universal truth. That is not your universal truth. You are here to be happy, to be successful, to thrive, to bridge heaven and earth, no matter who or what you came from. Truth be known, truth be shown. It feels like this does not keep you back anymore, any longer at all. Okay, you are magic. For any of you, if you have ever felt like someone maybe did something to, your life, no. It feels like there is something here when it comes to your Akashic Records of, again, karmic connections, and then some sort of soul contract of suffering, which a lot of light workers have that, the martyrism. All right, why Seven of Swords with the Page of Swords? You are the Hierophant, right over here. Why the Hierophant here? I also always see the Hierophant as source, as an initiation energy. Why Hierophant, Seven of Swords, and Page of Swords? The Hanged Man, shifting your perspective. What's also coming through, though, is there are people in your life that never thought you would awaken to it. Nine of Swords, remembering who you are. Your perspective is shifting with the Hanged Man here. You are seeing yourself for who you really are. And it is something that is very beautiful. Okay, whatever soul contracts these are revoked, canceled, nullified. You have the garden paradise. You're coming into your milk and your honey. What is the advice? You have Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. There's a quote that says, I was once given a box of darkness and I realized that that too can be a gift. All right, your gift has actually come from this shadow. Because this is a lot of shadow. Believe in yourself. Inanna, right? We were speaking of Inanna Ishtar. But she is a shadow goddess, or what they would call like a dark goddess. Your gift comes from that shadow, Five of Pentacles. There is gold within your shadow. Your shadow is a mine and you dig for gold every single time you go within yourself. What did not work out for you really worked out for you because you've done a lot of shadow work in your lifetime. You've had to do a lot of work. And to some people that's tiring, it's this, it's that. On a soul level though, you cleared out lifetimes in one lifetime. You are very strong over here. And I'm seeing that as being a gift because guess what? It turns into your Nine of Pentacles. What was your Five of Pentacles turns into your Nine of Pentacles. That's also the Chiron energy. And we have Chiron, I believe it's conjunct with the North Node until April 8th or 9th. So go look up your Chiron. You could go for free on Google in your astrology chart. Why Six of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles? You are being given a reset. Your soul knew that it would do this. You cleared out a lot and beyond even your own energy. It feels like you dug very deep, but to create this beautiful foundation. All you've been doing is clearing the foundation so that you are open and ready to receive. Why Six of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles? You better get ready for overflow. Get ready for overflow. I'm getting ready. Ace of Cups. Four of Wands, celebration. Your life purpose is yours. Your cup overflows, okay? It was a gift. of certain things that happen in your life. Again, the quote of, I was once given a box of darkness. I realized that that too can be a gift. You may have had a lot of shadow in your life. But again, digging into the shadow, you get a lot of gold. Wisdom. And so yes, you've had a lot of initiation in your life. But when you allow your heart to continuously open through it and you do not remain with your heart closed, you get wisdom. You receive higher love, higher wisdom, higher codes. And it has all been leading up to what's coming in for you now. Your foundation is strong, it is secure, and it is clear, and it is open to receive a cup that overflows. Perhaps it's love with the Ace of Cups. But whatever it is, it's going to make you very happy. It's very divine as well, and you deserve it. Your cup will overflow. Okay? 4 of Wands here. And so there's a shifting in your perspective, collective, just about your life and about yourself. You know, some people are very, very light workers. Some people have the wisdom of the shadow and are able to assist others through their journeys as well. So see the gift in what you thought was your 5 of Pentacles. See the gift in what you thought was a curse, what you thought was an insecurity, what you thought was a whatever. There is a gift in that, and there is something for you that is to be learned and then even to be shared. 7 of Pentacles, it has actually created your foundation. Okay? Why 7 of Pentacles with the Ace of Cups? You have King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? This could also be your energy, but what I'm seeing though too is a power couple. Okay? You have the Queen of Wands. You also now have a King of Wands. You've been making room for much more than you thought. It's going to be much bigger and much more than you thought. And this comes with your, I'm getting specifically Akashic Records, soul contracts, okay? Rewriting it, which you can. You can rewrite it. Your free will is to align with God's will. And God's will never wants you suffering or this or that, okay? And so did this happen overnight? It did not. It did not happen overnight. But you continuously believe in yourself. For some of you, you have a lot of Inanna, Ishtar energy. It's also a lot of energy of the queen, you know, of the underworld. A lot of dark goddess energy. That is your gift. It is your gift. It is your gift. When you own that, it's yours. You know, I've been saying, you know, just for this year in general, it's yours. Own it. And again, this year is symbolized by the Strength card of the tarot, which is putting your arm in the lion's mouth. When you own it, you can remember that it's always been yours, whatever that is for you. You deserve love, joy, abundance, and it's going to look different for you than it does on the next person. But that is your birthright. That is all of everyone's birthrights. And it will look different on you. The love, right? The power couple is going to look different on you. The money will look different on you. Your service will look different on you. We each have unique soul expressions. It is all light. It is all love. And there is such a gift in what you thought was not so great on a soul level beyond the human. What's coming through, honestly, is like your soul knew that you were strong enough to clear many lifetimes in one lifetime. Many things in one lifetime. So just owning your gift. It is your gift. And in owning it and accepting it and seeing it from a different perspective, you actually are attracting love and you're attracting so much more into your life. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that it resonates. There goes the Justice, Libra energy of balance. What do we have for the collective? Again, if you like a personal reading, one-on-one session, or Akashic Records, you could go to 144bluerosetemple.com. What else do we have for the collective? Merlin, Cosmic Knowledge. You have end of a cycle. Okay, so there's an end of an old cycle over here. It feels like the wisdom has been learned. Wisdom gained, wisdom learned. Merlin, end of a cycle. Why do we have Merlin and end of a cycle? The leap, all right? And pure joyful friendships. There is an old cycle ending, specifically with connections as well. Now, I'm reading collectively, though I usually read for Pisces. Mutable signs. You just closed out a 2-year karmic cycle, 2 to 3 years, regarding people and connections. Expect to see a difference. Expect to see such a difference. I have so many chills too. in your connections. And I mean a good difference. There's a closing out. Devil card, Two of Cups in reverse. There was a soul contract that you came across karmic connections in people. And again, not that those people are bad, but where it's just lessons upon lessons upon lessons upon lessons. And I'm hearing Big Sean's voice of, guess what? We're going to turn that around to blessings upon blessings upon blessings upon blessings, okay? Turn those lessons into blessings, and that's what I see you doing. Ecstasy, bliss, belief. You're coming into a brand new space, a brand new timeline here, collective, and it's very, very beautiful. I'm going to grab 2 more cards of advice. What else do we have for the collective today? Energy field adjustment, okay? Some of you can benefit from cleansing your energy, or cleansing and health. This could be done through breath work, through meditation. I'm being led to share also the meditation or the breath work of putting your tongue to the roof of your mouth, like that. And when you breathe in, you hold it and then you release it. But that can enhance your breath work and also even your focus and concentration and meditation. So that's what's coming through for some of you that can benefit. I'm seeing fish here, maybe even a water bath or water cleansing. And then also incense, sage, smoke, like whatever comes to you for cleansing, you could really benefit from that. It's necessary, and I feel like that's what people are going to be learning this year too, especially with Saturn and Pisces. A spiritual routine is just so necessary. What else do we have for the collective as a final message? The power of self-love, okay? Wings of light, becoming something new. And that song's been coming up. I'll keep on walking till I'm someone you won't recognize, starting to see me in a new light. Okay, power of self-love. You had a lot of karmic contracts and people in your life. You did. Shift the perspective. What did it teach you? It taught you self-love. You've experienced a lot of heartbreak in your life, but you didn't allow it to keep your heart closed. It only expanded your heart. So what didn't work out for you really worked out for you, collective. And again, this is not going to be for everyone. This reading, you've truly purged out victim consciousness. You really have. Because you are seeing the gifts in all of these situations. And honestly, you revoked, nullified, and canceled the soul contract that wanted to keep you stuck in illusion. You're about to receive a lot. And there's also a really big timeline jump for you too. Okay? Again, Two of Cups, Devil card. But what it gave you was really, really making sure everything comes from within you. And also that self-love here, healing the heart, power of self-love, all right? That's what I have for you. I hope that this resonates. I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings to your day.